Paternity court is where relationships are tested under pressure, DNA results settle arguments that words never could. Every episode delivers tension, sharp turns, and moments that completely shift the future of families. What starts as suspicion often ends with life-changing answers, and sometimes those answers come at a heavy emotional cost. Let's start with Sterling and Harris, a pair tied together by a messy on and off connection spanning 15 years. You see, their long history is filled with arguments, mistrust, and unresolved issues. And at the center of the dispute is their 11-month-old baby boy, Kasan. Sterling wants Harris to officially accept that he is Kasan's biological father. Harris, however, arrives exhausted and emotionally drained. He believes he has spent months caring for a child who may not be his, and that belief has pushed him to his limit. The doubt did not come from nowhere. Over time, Sterling repeatedly made statements during arguments suggesting that Kasan was not Harris's child. These comments slowly broke down whatever trust remained. Harris explains that during Sterling's pregnancy, she openly told him the baby might belong to someone else. That admission stayed with him, creating emotional distance before Kasan was even born. Instead of excitement and bonding, the pregnancy became a period filled with anxiety and suspicion. As the case unfolds, the courtroom atmosphere tightens. Accusations are exchanged, and emotions rise quickly. Sterling admits that she was intimate with another man just weeks before being with Harris, adding another layer of uncertainty to the situation. That admission only deepens the confusion around Kasan's paternity. Sterling demands the truth be revealed, pushing for DNA testing to end the arguments once and for all. When the results are finally revealed, the outcome hits hard. Harris is confirmed as Kasan's biological father. The truth settles the question that haunted the relationship for months. However, the ruling does not end the conversation. Judge Lake addresses Sterling's behavior directly, explaining how repeated doubts and careless words can push fathers away from their children. The judge stresses that actions like these do lasting damage, not just to relationships, but to the child caught in the middle. While paternity is proven, the emotional consequences remain unresolved. The next case takes an unexpected turn, introducing Mr. and Mrs. Hendrick. Unlike most appearances on Paternity Court, this dispute involves a married couple. Even more shocking, this is not their first time facing accusations of infidelity. In the past, Mrs. Hendrick questioned her husband's loyalty. Now the roles have reversed. Mr. Hendrick believes his wife may have cheated and doubts whether he is the biological father of their baby. Mrs. Hendrick enters the courtroom, confident and composed. She insists without hesitation that the baby is her husband's. She points to physical similarities, claiming the child looks exactly like Mr. Hendrick, almost like a mirror image. Despite her confidence, Mr. Hendrick struggles emotionally. He admits that he does not feel a strong bond with the baby, which only intensifies his doubts and emotional distance. The situation escalates when the root of the conflict is revealed. Mr. Hendrick discovered Facebook messages sent by one of Mrs. Hendrick's co-workers. The messages were inappropriate and crossed clear boundaries. Seeing them planted seeds of suspicion that quickly grew into mistrust. Mrs. Hendrick responds by admitting to a mistake, but minimizes its severity. She acknowledges kissing another man, but insists it went no further. With conflicting stories and lingering resentment, the truth feels impossible to untangle. The courtroom waits as the DNA results are revealed. The outcome brings clarity. Mr. Hendrick is confirmed as the biological father of the baby. While the result answers the central question, it does not erase the damage caused by mistrust and emotional distance. The ruling confirms paternity, but it also highlights how fragile the marriage has become after months of doubt and accusations. The final case shifts focus to Mr. and Mrs. Kell, a married couple facing deep emotional strain. Mrs. Kell appears in court visibly affected, carrying both the weight of pregnancy and the burden of uncertainty. She questions whether her husband is truly the father of her unborn child, a doubt that has taken a serious toll on her mental and emotional well-being. The experience has made it difficult for her to enjoy what should have been a joyful time. Mr. Kell approaches the situation with determination. He expresses a strong desire to save the marriage and prove that he is the biological father. He believes the DNA test can restore trust and allow them to move forward. However, the case takes a dramatic turn when Mrs. Kell admits to cheating just 1 month after getting married. The revelation stuns the courtroom and adds another layer of complexity to an already fragile relationship. Mrs. Kell explains that the infidelity stemmed from unresolved feelings tied to a previous relationship and the pressure of a marriage that moved too quickly. The rushed commitment left emotional wounds unhealed, leading to poor decisions that now threaten the future of the marriage. The stress of the situation has deeply affected her, making the pregnancy feel more like a burden than a blessing. Despite the confession, Mr. Kell does not give up hope. He expresses belief in the relationship and feels confident based on perceived similarities between himself and the unborn baby. His faith reflects a desire to hold the family together, even under extreme emotional pressure. As the court prepares to reveal the prenatal DNA test results, the tension reaches its peak. Each of these cases highlights a different side of paternity disputes, showing how mistrust, silence, and emotional wounds can spiral into life-altering conflicts. Paternity Court does more than reveal biological truth. It exposes patterns of behavior, unresolved pain, and the consequences of words spoken in moments of anger. What do you guys think? Do drop your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll meet again in the next episode.